Alright, this is something I've been meaning to make for a while, and that is a behind the scenes video on the SMG4 music video I made a while back. Now, this is going to be more of a workflow video rather than a tutorial video. However, I'll still be going over some details of certain effects and whatnot. Now, to start things off, the music bars. These were made thanks to an add-on made by someone in the Blender community. It is known as a BiVisualizer, and I will leave a link in the description to where you can download it, as well as the video of the person going into further detail as to how it works. But for simplicity's sake, all you have to do is just pick the song you want, insert it in, and just add your parameters, hit the button, and now you have these bars fully synced with the song of your choice. And another cool thing is that you can actually fully edit these bars. You can affect their meshes, you can change the materials, add modifiers, shape keys even. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with these, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, the next thing will be this. Yes, it is a flattened icosphere, but it's the effect that it does that's what I want to talk about. Now, this is what causes the glitch effect during the transitions between characters. How I went about making this? Through a material. Now, this one I also learned how to make online from another video, which I will leave a link to in the description. But in terms of simplicity, it is just 3 refraction BSDFs with some add shaders and just some keyframing of value changes. Which, when combined all together, you get this whole glitch-like effect. Yeah, you can extremify it or lessen it, you know, all that jazz. And it results in a really cool looking transition. Although, of course, I probably would warn from overusing it, as I fear it may cause some seizures. And now that I think about it, I should probably add a warning to that video. But yeah, no, this one was pretty simple too. Pretty simple shader, you know, like you give a good view so you can see for yourself. You know, here it is. And yeah, that's how the glitch effect was made. Really simple. Now, next is the models themselves. Now, to start off, just with the basic, like, oh, the SMG4 walk feed models themselves. All these are 3D models, you know, you got the SMG4 hat, the YouTube rewind video, or not rewind video, the YouTube video. The YouTube remote, third time's a charm, Waluigi staff, and just a regular game controller, each signifying a different walk feeds. These are really easy to make, you know, just basic shapes, square, circle, etc., etc. Now, next, which is a little more complicated, the background itself. This is just simply a sphere I used the self-fracture effect on. Split it up and just essentially duped it a ton of times. And then just simply keyframed it all together to move as it does. And as you notice there, you see the glow effect change from blue to red. This was just simple, I just keyframed the material, the color, and then yeah, I just keyframed it at certain times based on the lyrics and everything, based on who was talking and all that. This one was a really simple, not really too complex. Now, last but not least, the characters themselves. As you can see, they are all referenced from these pictures, which I have obtained from the SMG4 wiki. And from the looks of it, one character is missing. Where'd she go? Oh, she's in the center. Right, because of the keyframe. So yeah, how I made all of them was pretty much the same way, except for these two. These two, again, pretty similar as the Wappy symbols, just basic shapes, and yeah. As for the other characters though, I took a plane and essentially stretched it over the image themselves, but it's not just one plane. It's multiple planes. It's layers upon layers, and you can see that with all the other characters. Yeah, with some being complex and some just being really, really simple. Like, Bob was by far the easiest to do out of all these guys. And there are some pretty neat tricks I have figured out, such as different ways to actually layer, as well as using cutting to help make, like creases in their clothing, or, you know, their hair and whatnot. But yeah, this is pretty much how I made it, and when you combine it all, it pretty much creates the video I made. Oh, and also, as for Zero Axle, I just made this. I don't think I used a reference. If I did, it's not here. I mean, I did look at a reference probably up on the SMG4 video, but for like Axel's head. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much how I made it. And combine it all, and you get
ticks down the fades on us all. 3, 2, 1, 0. Your palace wraps at the end of its path.
You please are all in vain. All that I know is plain. Don't blame me if you are young. Then in my special hell, as I tell you, there's a part to begin with. First and forever, here we start.
And yeah, that pretty much sums up this video. Now I'm gonna leave up on a little update. I have been working on the next music video. I've just been a little more on the lazy side of it, but recently I have been putting more effort into it, and hopefully this weekend I should be able to get the editing. Also, I now have a Twitter where I will be posting updates on music videos, any future ones, as well as any animations I'll be doing. So yeah, I'll leave links to that in the description, and other than that, have a good day.